Hi, I'm Dan Keeney, and I'm ERHC's Investor Relations and Public Relations Representative, and I'm introducing you today to ERHC's technical team. Along with me is Dr. Peter Thuo. Peter, I appreciate you spending a little time with us.
Thanks, Dan.
Give us a sense of what your background is.
I am a geologist by training, trained in Kenya at the University of Nairobi. I worked for the National Oil Company in Kenya. Along my time at the National Oil Company, I ended up heading the Exploration Department.
So what are you focused on currently for ERHC Energy?
I am currently working at the exploration acreage in Kenya, that is Block 11A, up in the north of Kenya.
That's in the very northwest segment, and it's a fairly remote area up there, right?
Yes, it is. Northwest of Kenya, bordering southern Sudan, and you could say it's remote, yes.
And yet there have been some successes very nearby.
Yes, indeed. Those who are familiar with southern Sudan is that there is quite a bit of production down there, and also there are discoveries along the Kenyan Tertiary rift.
So if there's been successes relatively nearby, why hasn't the area that we have rights to, why hasn't it been previously explored?
Well, it actually has been explored, but not to a very big detail. But I guess the interest in exploration in this acreage has just picked up recently.
The entire Eastern African area is fairly immature in comparison to the West African oil and gas industry. Why is that?
The East African margin, for example, has been referred to as mainly a gas zone. And of course, many explorers in the past were not looking for gas, they were looking for oil. But certainly gas has changed. It is now the cleaner energy, and everybody is perhaps looking for that also.
So oil and gas is your chosen profession. You've been doing it for nearly 30 years, maybe more than that. Why did you pursue that line of vocation?
I guess it is more by chance. When I went to university, I decided to study geology and chemistry. Ended up with geology and took postgraduate studies in petroleum geology. I guess I started to enjoy work out in the field as a geologist, and I don't think I would do anything different now.
I can sense your passion about this, about the subject matter.
Yes, I have been very, very interested in field work, especially. My specialization is sedimentology, which means just studying the way sediments have been laid out.
Fantastic. Well, Dr. Thuo, I really appreciate you spending a little bit of time with us, and we'll come back a little bit later on and introduce other members of ERHC's technical team.